Hello students, in this section we are going to cover processing of computer programs. Okay, in the previous video we have studied about some programming languages like C, C++ and Java. Now in this class we are going to understand students how a computer understands a language that is written by a humans in English type language. Now students, you see, a computer can understand only 0101, that is binary, and whenever we write any code that is in high level language, assembly language or low level languages. So let's read this. High level languages are designed taking in mind the ease for the programmers. It means programmers can very easily understand these languages, and when we writing these languages, so writing code is a very easy thing. That's not a difficult task, but computer can understand only 0 and 1. So what we can do to make the computer understand a program, it is converted in machine language. But how we can convert a high level language into machine language? So answer is by using converters. We have two types of converters like compiler and interpreter, but the third converter is assembler. So let's study about all these three one by one. First of all, we are going to study about assembler. What is the assembler? Assembler is a type of computer program that translates software programs written in assembly language into machine language. Students, very carefully understand, assembler always use with assembly language, and as usual it converts assembly language code into machine understandable format, that is machine language. Okay, now we are coming to next, that is interpreter. This language translator convert a high level language program into machine language, but we have to see it converts line by line. Okay, line by line, slowly it converts a code. So if there is an error in the program, translation and execution stops and the error is reported for debugging. Students, one word is bug. Bug means error, and debugging means removing the error. So, interpreter, what does students? Interpreter first convert a high level language into machine language, but line by line. And when interpreter is converting a language, it also cross checks for mistakes and debugs it. Okay, now third one is compiler. Students, a compiler translates the program written in high level language into machine language, but it can convert the complete code in one single operation. But interpreter converts all the codes line by line. So this is a major difference between interpreter and compiler. Okay students, now we are moving towards number systems. As we discussed students, computer understands 0 and 1, but for basic calculations we have different types of number systems in the computer. So let's have a look. We have decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system and hexadecimal number system. So let's understand these number systems one by one. Today's class we will cover the introduction of these number systems, and in next class we will cover about numericals and techniques related to these number systems. Now students, we will cover first decimal number system. As we can see students, in mathematics you can use of unit digits 0 to 9, between 0 1 2 3, like up to 9 we can count to form a number system. It means decimal number systems has 10 numbers. Okay, so 0 to 9, so these are the decimal number systems. Now I am talking about one of the our favorite, binary number system. Students, binary is the basis of all digital technologies. Okay, in binary system we have two numbers 0 and 1. Okay, so if we can see we have only two numbers in the binary system. So how many numbers number system have that known as base? For example, डेसिमल में कितनी वैल्यूज थी बच्चों 10, तो इसका बेस था 10. ऐसे ही हमारे पास बाइनरी सिस्टम में वैल्यूज कितनी है 2, तो इसका बेस क्या कहलाएगा 2 कहलाएगा. आई होप यू आर ऑल क्लियर. फाइन. नाउ वी कैन सी बच्चे, in binary number system we have some memory units. For example, the smallest memory unit is bit. Okay, then we can say one nibble equals to 4 bits, then one byte equals to 8 bits. Similarly, lots of examples given in your book, so everyone please read this and understand it very carefully. Okay, so these are some introduction of number system. Students, here we have given 1 kb equals to 1024 bytes. So students, as you can see, when we go kb to mb, mb to gb, gb to tb, so we will follow the same procedure 124. So these are the some important points that students you have to learn. And next point, we in the next class we will cover how we can convert decimal number to binary numbers, some numerical steps. Okay students, so first of all cover all these basic concepts.